For a guy who's not an official surrogate, you're on the waiting list. What did the panel think of Trump's stint as fry cooker at McDonald's? And it's, you know, I mean, I already addressed this. You know, it's like they see him differently.
I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant.
Yes.
I think when you have somebody who is a world famous superstar, who's a billionaire, et cetera, and they do something you don't expect, it's brilliant media. And I think we got to acknowledge that this guy is beating the pants off of us with these so-called publicity stunts. It gets into everybody's feeds, and people who are not looking at politics will look at that. I think we just have to have more fun ourselves. We were having a great time during the Democratic convention. If we have more fun, if the Democratic Party is a party of fun, people will join it. We should be doing crazy stuff too.
And if I might add one more thing, it's like, don't immediately just go to, I hate him for that.
Yeah.
Which is what, but everybody I know here in Hollywood does that. And it's like, first of all, you look weak. You look weak. You look like you're so easily gotten.
Yes.
You know, you look like you overreact to anything. I think politics comes out of personality. I'm going to do something extensive on this one day, but personalities. Your personality first. I know people who are conservative politically because I know them. That's just who they are. They're squares. and that's okay. And there are people who just, they think Trump is fun like that. I don't get it, but I don't get Taylor Swift.
In today's video, Bill Maher sparked a contentious argument when he questioned a guest for taking a particularly woke stance. The tension in the studio was palpable. Maher stuck to his no-nonsense style and put the guest under a lot of pressure, which finally caused them to back down and admit their argument's flaws. Even seasoned CNN commentator Jones seemed surprised by Maher's audacious confrontation. Maher's perceptive probing exposed what he perceives as hypocrisy in some woke perspectives during a conversation that covered a number of urgent subjects, calling for a more nuanced and balanced viewpoint in its place. Maher's ability to use incisive, unrelenting logic to cut through simplistic narratives has been hailed as a crucial moment in the conversation. Those who are interested in tough debates should definitely watch this moment. See how Maras's incisive questions help the guest instantly reevaluate their stance while simultaneously highlighting the argument's weaknesses. Watch the entire conversation.
You know, not that I'm comparing them, but I'm just saying.
I bet you would have bumped me for Taylor Swift too.
What's this?
You would have bumped me for Taylor Swift.
Oh, in a New York.
Exactly.
Of course I would.
Everybody else is turning you down.
I'd bump Kamala for Taylor Swift. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I agree with you.
She's a classy person, and the success she's had, the influence she's had is amazing. I just, you know,
not your cup of tea.
Nikki Glaser was doing my podcast, and I was like, I don't get this, Nikki. You've been to 18 concerts. Tell me. And she's like, the music is so amazing. And she said, just watch the Eras tour. You know, it's a 3-hour thing on Apple, I think. And okay, I did not move the needle at all. This is not great music to me, but that's just me. I don't get her music, and I don't think Trump's jokes about Arnold Palmer's dick are funny, but other people do. It's not relevant.
So for those of us who love Taylor Swift, and I'm a big Swiftie, that is some of the fun that Kamala Harris is bringing into politics. So I did a Swifties for Kamala kickoff in Nevada, where I was just campaigning for her. We got all this energy, exchanging friendship bracelets and having fun. So there's a lot of joy there, Bill. And I'll give you the friendship bracelet too.
I'm not.
Whether you like it or not, Trump speaks without censorship. Despite the potential for controversy, this strategy occasionally produces unexpectedly funny or relatable moments. To his followers, his spontaneous comments frequently seem sincere, while to his detractors, they are ridiculously amusing. Even people who don't agree with Trump's words or views may find his presence entertaining. He has been in the forefront of public attention for years because of this combination of his polarizing traits, charm, and unpredictable nature.
For the panel, what does the panel think of Trump doing Joe Rogan's podcast today, and is it a mistake for Kamala not to do it? Yeah, I think it is a mistake. I think it's a mistake she didn't do this show.
Yeah, did you invite her? Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. No, we didn't invite her.
Of course she should.
We would have bumped you for her. I hate to say it. I hate to tell you. I hate to tell you.
And there's still time, I hope, and I know she's going to be campaigning in Texas. I hope she does, the podcast. I think the more people see of Kamala Harris, the more they like her. She needs to get out there. I think some of that is a staff reticence that they had because of Joe Biden, which you couldn't put out there. We understand that. You can put her out there. She's terrific. She's likable. She's joyous. She's fun. She's clever. Get her out there.
Boy.
When the conversation shifted to Joe Rogan and Donald Trump's show, things became ugly. Bill Maher felt compelled to confront Jones as the discussion progressed because he thought his more progressive viewpoints were troublesome and out of date. Maher resisted what he perceived as a shift towards extreme viewpoints by meeting Jones head-on with his own bluntness. Maher's reputation as a shrewd, no-nonsense debater was cemented when he successfully shut down Jones's arguments at the end of the encounter, leaving little opportunity for response.
Knock yourself out. I love all the joy and all the everything that, she does great stuff, but, I just don't get the music. All right. What are your thoughts on the Menendez brothers' potential being released on parole, and is it a positive sign for proponents of criminal justice reform?
I must admit that I have little interest in the Menendez brothers, but I do care about Kamala Harris's appearance on Joe Rogan's show. What a curveball. Other than a few minor rallies, Harris has been in the public eye a lot lately. Due to some bait and switch methods, such as inviting Beyoncé to events just to have fans find out she won't appear, even those have drawn criticism. Naturally, when people discover they were lured in by false pretenses, they become upset. Harris is obviously avoiding high-profile interviews because, let's be honest, the more she is in the spotlight, the lower her popularity numbers tend to be. Watching it is annoying, especially because it seems like a deliberate tactic to avoid criticism. In my opinion, voters who want openness and responsibility from their leaders are being cheated. Aside from that, Bill Maher's recent interview with Van Jones had some intriguing insights, especially his assessment of Jared Polis, who, let's face it, almost looks and acts like Tim Walz. What did you think of the episode? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more engaging content. Thanks for watching!